are here at Radio Row with Gerald McCoy. Gerald, how are you doing? What is Radio Row like for you this week?
It's busy. I've been here since Sunday, and I've been working. But this is what our game does. It brings people together. The greatest sport in the world. I don't care what nobody else says. We are the greatest sport in the world, and I'm having a blast.
Gerald, you went from you were a defensive tackle for so many years. You played in the league for so many years. What was the transition like to the media world? Because I know obviously you used to talk to reporters, you're used to all that, but transitioning to this world, what was that like?
It wasn't. It may seem like it was seamless, but it wasn't, because there's techniques to everything. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be a plumber, you could be an electrician, you could be a basketball player, football player, or work in the media. It's techniques to everything. And if you don't put the work in, people will know. If you go to do a job as a contractor and you go do a paint job at somebody's house, if you haven't been practicing know what paints to use or this colors or whatever you got to do, the primer and all that, and then you finish the job, people will know whether you did the work or not. It's no different in the media. And I said I would never cross over into the media unless I put in the same effort I put into playing football. So putting the work in, it's tough, but I enjoy it.
Who's been your favorite interview so far this week?
This week, I don't think it's happened yet. I got Myles Garrett coming up, and I think everybody wants that one. So, yeah.
Where crystal ball it, where do you think would be you know what, let's just say
Tampa.
where would be
Tampa. We're not doing this. I'm not gonna act like I'm not biased. Tampa. Yeah, I don't care about what makes sense and all that. I'm a Bucs fan through and through. I'm biased towards the Bucs. Tampa. Yes, that's where he should go.
Can we get some respect for Baker Mayfield? I mean, the guy, he's gotten two guys now hired.
He don't need it. That's what makes Baker Mayfield great. Don't give him his respect. And this chip it's starting to stack. You got bags of chips on his shoulder now. Don't give him his respect. We don't need it. And Baker's just going to continue to be great.
How awesome was that final play of the season where Mike Evans, they get the ball back, Mike Evans is able to get his 1,000 yards. That dude, I mean, we need to start having serious discussions about he's up there as one of the top receivers of all time.
Yeah, he is, man. Unfortunately, Tampa's such a small market, and I hate that it's taken him breaking this record for him to get some recognition, but the reaction from his teammates lets you know how selfless he is, and it's bigger than just football with Mike. And I couldn't have been more happy for him, and not a more deserving person than Mike.
Who is your X factor for this weekend?
The Chiefs' offensive line. Patrick Mahomes been hit and sacked more than he has been, since he's been a starter. And with Philly finally getting over the hump defensively, the strength of their defense, a lot of people think it's the DBs, but it's those guys up front because they make it easy on the DBs. And even though Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes is able to manipulate defenses at some point, and we've seen with the Patriots when they played Philly and they won it last time, they needed to block one play and they couldn't do it. So I want to see what happens with them.
And then last one, this has been calling to my attention, the bat scene. I'm a huge Batman fan. Yeah. Is that your favorite superhero?
Yeah, it is. He's tied with Hulk and Wolverine, but Batman, he takes the cake with the most Batman stuff I have. Yeah.
Favorite Batman?
Michael Keaton.
Original.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. I don't care about technology and all these upgrades and all that. He was the best Batman.
Are you ever going to buy yourself a Batmobile?
Just stay tuned.
I love that, Gerald McCoy. Thank you so much for